Israel as a country has a remarkable reputation for innovation. Hotmail, one of the earliest and best internet-based webmail solutions, came from Israel, as did ICQ, one of the first instant messaging systems. Intel Centrino chip, which is the basis of many of the processors now, was also developed there. Some of the things that you're going to see now are really clever innovations around some of the problems faced with technology. Itai, what is it about Israel that it's become such a hotbed of innovation? Why is it that there are so many companies doing such remarkable things with telecoms?
Israelis have always been known, and the Jews historically, to look for solutions, to complain, which is part of the beginning of finding a solution.
Yes, yes.
Also, other factors would be, of course, the high level of education. Israel has a very high level of universities education. You also have people at a young age get a lot of responsibility in the military technology units, and they come out of there with a lot of knowledge and experience and are like seasoned businessmen at the age of 24, 25.
I mean, it's one of the things that stands out for me, whatever criticism there is of the Israeli Defense Force. What they do is identify people's talents, train them in that, and use them in the army doing those particular talents, and then they export that knowledge and that wisdom into society when they return.
Yes, so many Israeli innovations are coming from the defense industry, and many people have heard of the Given Imaging pill can that you swallow, goes to the intestines and send pictures. That's actually based out of rocket science coming from the military industries.
Divi Networks does something that's very unsexy to the average consumer, but is extremely important to internet service providers.
The reason that data capacity, the data costs so high to the end user, to enterprises, to consumers, is that the international capacity from Europe, from the US, coming into Africa is extremely expensive. What we do at Divi Networks is actually providing the same capacity, the same data at half the price. We are actually identifying repetitive bit level streams within the stream that comes from Europe to Africa, and then, you know, it's a waste to send the same stream over and over and over again. We found out that about 50% of the blocks that pass from Europe to Africa have already passed in the network, and that would be a huge waste to pass them again and again. Instead of sending them, we are sending some sort of a fingerprint, a small signature which is 50 times smaller, which on the other side, here in Africa, is returned back, reverted back to its original form. So no packet is lost, not a single byte is lost. The original traffic goes all the way to the end user, but you don't need the fiber in order to pass it.
Solar power is one of the biggest growth areas in Africa, given the abundant sunshine, so there's a lot of energy available to be used. What does solar power, your company, do that's unique in the market?
What our main focus is to provide energy to rural locations where there is no energy available at the moment, and we've been very successful in this. We are an engineering company. We don't manufacture any of the products ourselves. We design solutions based on specific requirements, and are then able to integrate solutions throughout Africa. We've done a lot of work throughout Africa in probably about 13, 14 African countries, where we provide power to remote base stations and other types of telecom applications. We've provided close to 800 base stations throughout Africa, done a lot of work in Cameroon, Uganda, Nigeria, etc. And we've been very successful in this.
Tech on Tap is powered by Windows 8. Windows 8. Reimagine your life.